What is the most brainwashed cult in the world? Scientology is running on its second, third, and now fourth generation raised exclusively within the cult itself. Peoples whose entire worldview is shaped in an echo chamber where they cannot know better because they aren't given access to the information. Any cult where the members have been convinced to kill themselves. It takes a lot of brainwashing to make people ignore their innate survival instinct. Edit. Stop trying to make this a political thing. I'm specifically referring to cults where the leaders convince their followers to commit suicide in a way that has a 100% guaranteed chance of death. No, not wearing a mask isn't the same as literal suicide. No, fighting in a battle isn't suicide. I'm talking about shit like Heaven's Gate or Jonestown. What is the best response to, "Do you know who I am?" Hey Brian, I've got a guy here who doesn't know who he is. Do you know who he might be? There is the old joke about the British Prime Minister eating out during the wartime and asking for extra butter with his bread. The waiter refused, to which the PM, rather annoyed, asked, "Do you know who I am?" To which the waiter replied, "Yes, I do, but rather importantly you have forgot who I am. I am the man who responsible for the rations of the butter." My husband was working in construction. A guy came onto the job site giving the workers a hard time about something or other. When he started yelling at my husband for whatever, my husband basically ignored him. The guy goes, "Do you know who I am?" My husband yelled across the site to his foreman, "Joe, call an ambulance. This guy doesn't know who he is." No, who do you think you are? I know who you think you are. Did you forget? Why do you have a beard? Because I'm genetically blessed with a decent one, so why not rock it? Because I want to be 60% ugly instead of 100%. It gives me something to stroke when I'm thinking. I'm lazy. Shave every day or trim it once a week. Yep, that's my reasoning. Because I'm bald and I don't want to look like a thumb. Facial scars from an IED explosion while serving in Somalia, Mogadishu with the 15th Marine Expeditionary Unit. I don't have a strong chin. Plus, it's starting to get these long white hairs as I age, so it makes me feel regal. What are people's honest first thoughts when you see someone with face tattoos? I wonder why they got that. Ultimately their decision, but definitely not a decision I would have made. I was in a doctor's waiting room where a very chatty, very perky 70-plus woman was chatting up everyone in sight. She was waiting for her grandson to come pick her up to take her home. In walks a guy who looked like Post Malone but with 5 times the face tattoos and a whole lot of piercings. He walks up to the grandma, gently takes her arm and escorts her out of the building. She absolutely beamed at him and waved to everyone on her way out. Since then, I try not to jump to a judgment. That they've been in prison. I convinced a judge to let me use foundation on a male client to cover face tattoos because the stigma is so prevalent. Only get M where the judge can't see M. My first tattoo artist. What's something you need to get off your chest but haven't yet? I won a running event yesterday for the first time ever. Only a small local one, but still, and it means so much to me, but having almost nobody to share it with and enjoy it with is sad. Nobody cares about me or my life, and as hard as it is to admit, that is reality. I am worthless to the world and that's just sad. Edit. You're all too kind. Thank you for the comments and the award 3. How TF are adults supposed to make new friends? My friend group is small and doesn't change much. I work either remote or in client's office where people sitting next to me are complete strangers, not even my coworkers. My hobby is board games, which requires a group of people to even start. How the fuck do people find friends and or love? Edit. Some solid advice in the replies, thank you.